we already finished the Tama thing.
Yeah, we did as much
we've
as we
done-
could for Tama.
Yeah, because her boss got fucking picked up by gangsters.
Yeah.
And we need to figure out who's snitch and where the boss was.
It's true. Who do you want to
So,
hang
like-
out with now?
It was definitely not Achi. Achi is no snitch. What the fuck?
Achi would never give us away.
He doesn't respect authority. The cop, he's busy. He has more pressing matters than dealing with gangsters.
He's too busy to snitch.
This guy, I don't know who this is. This guy, I don't know who this is.
We got
Alright, do I
Osawa and we
play-
got Minorikawa. Who do you want to pick today? Or you can
think
pick
we
someone that we
gotta-
played before.
I'm trying to see who I fuck with more.
Or Osawa.
I don't like this guy. This guy's bang. It doesn't fit his head shape. Bro. It looks fucked up.
This is just like playing a gacha game. You don't know these characters at all, so you're gonna put everything in based on just of their vibes, and then their vibes are gonna be completely different.
I'm going all in. I'm using 80 pulls on Osawa.
Okay.
Oh.
How about
Wow.
you voice him and I voice his
Yeah.
what is it, narration?
Narrator. Do it, but if you feel like you're too sick to do it, then let me know. And
Nah, I'm good. As long as I don't sneeze on everyone, we're all good.
You're used these on me like 5 times already.
I
'Cause
know.
we are-
Everyone remember to wear your masks today because I might sneeze on you.
Which, by the way, I am like literally next to Coco. That's how we do this, right?
Wealth, status, honor. None of these mean anything to me. All I want is a peaceful life. To put worry behind me. To stay calm and serene. To be free of worldly concerns.
Yeah, so this is a midlife crisis guy. I
Yeah.
get it.
Free at any cost.
Whoa, that's not what I asked.
Whoa!
Are we getting a full anime opening?
Yeah, the more dreams I cough on Ollie, the less I have in me. That's kind of how that works. A cheery rhythm pumped from the CD player set up against the study wall. It was the latest hit from Aya Kamiki, the songwriter sensation who was blowing up the pop charts. Oh, he's turning that up.
Damn.
Kenji Osawa reached for the stereo remote on his desktop. He ratcheted the volume up a little louder.
He's locked in into this shit. Right, he has the bum beard in Japanese stuff.
The bum beard. I'm interested to see your vibes on each of the characters as we start to like really dive into them. I'll ask you once we've talked to them all.
I mean, none of them are gonna match Tama anyway.
We'll see. He looked like the sort of man who would be more interested in classical music, but in fact, he was a huge fan of the girl rock popular with middle schoolers.
Kinda lame, bro.
Closing his eyes, he swayed back and forth in time with the music, humming his favorite lyrics under his breath. But his movements faltered. It's no use. Aya's voice usually soothed whatever ailed him, but today, even she couldn't help.
Damn.
Today, Osawa was a complete wreck, in both body and mind.
What happened, bro?
Ooh. Mounds of paperwork were scattered across the desktop in his study. All of it about viruses and vaccines.
Oh, is this game gonna be woke?
It had only been a week since he'd returned from a business trip to his company's branch office in the US, and he was slated to go back in another week's time. There was a truly staggering amount of work he needed to get through while he was at home. He picked up one of the papers and glanced at it aimlessly, then tossed it back onto the desk. Slumping back in his chair, he let out a long, deep sigh. He was in no mental state to work right now. A faint knock at the door barely roused him from his torpor. Director, may I come in? It was his vice director, Minoru Tanaka.
No.
No!
Sure, door's open.
Tanaka came into the study. I know it's not a great time, but... Osawa could barely make out his words. He tapped the remote, lowering the volume of the music. Tanaka continued apologetically. A call came in from the lab. They're hoping for a response to the email they sent yesterday.
I'm sure they don't need it today.
Apparently, they do need an answer as soon as possible, sir. I did ask them to give you some more time, but...
I see. Osawa said wearily. Alright then.
Tanaka dipped his head slightly and slipped out of the room. How's our voice levels, me and Ollie? Is Ollie too soft? Because it kind of feels like I'm going more in the red.
It's because you're yelling in my ear.
How am I supposed to get the point across if I don't? Osawa contemplated his colleague. Tanaka was a man he could truly depend on. He has enough of his own work to do. He didn't need to come here today, but he did. They'd been working in close concert ever since Osawa had gotten back to Japan. Without Tanaka's support, there was no way he would be in a mindset to do any work at all right now.
Aww.
Sidling up to his computer, Osawa opened his email program and started answering the work-related messages. He reported on his business travel expenses, offered his opinions on capital investments, requested a confirmation on current medicinal stockpiles. He worked with bleak detachment. None of this meant anything to him right now. Then a new email appeared in his inbox. The sender was identified simply as A. The subject line read, 1 year ago, South Africa. The message body was blank, but there appeared to be multiple images attached. Ordinarily, Osawa would have deleted a message like this immediately, assuming that it contained some kind of virus. But the words, South Africa, drew his attention. Could this possibly be related to? He couldn't help but to wonder. For a long moment, he hovered the cursor over one of the image files. At last, as if spurred on by the upbeat rhythm in his ears, he double-clicked the mouse.
Bodies?
Bodies.
Is there like a fucking outbreak? Is game happening during fucking COVID?
This is well before COVID. What is this? The grainy photograph showed a large room with a dozen or so people laid out in beds. It appeared to be some sort of medical ward. Osawa felt a strange flutter in his chest. You say Radical 6, but I swear the developers of this game also worked on 999, and this was before 999, so... I'm just saying. He quickly opened another image.
Whoa!
This one showed a close-up of one of the patients in his bed.
Is this a fucking zombie game?
Red blotches covered his face. A large volume of blood appeared to be dripping from his ears and nostrils. A cold shudder ran up Osawa's spine.
This is an insane contrast from the other rounds we played.
From Tama is like, do.
Like, date of death. Blood from the ears and nose. The brain has melted. It's like, whoa.
Do you see what I mean when I say that some of the routes in this game are so stark?
You got a fucking Tokyo Ghoul alter to write this one, like Jesus.
Yeah, Uchikoshi, I think, worked on some of the routes in this game. I feel
Oh,
like he
shit.
definitely worked on this one the most, like this particular route the most.
If there's suffering, he is probably involved.
What the hell? These symptoms. Osawa opened up the remaining image files. Each new picture showed another of the patients. They all appeared to be teetering on the brink of death. There was no doubt about it. These people were infected with the Ua virus.
Ua?
Ua? The Ua virus belongs to the family Filoviridae. The genus Ua-like virus.
Is this supposed to mean anything?
I don't actually know. Ua-like virus. It is a member of the same family as the Ebola virus and causes Ua virus fulminant hemorrhagic fever.
Oh, the Filoviridae actually exists.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Ebola.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to have like very similar symptoms to Ebola. Is the Ua virus like... The Ua virus isn't actually real though, is it?
No, yeah, that one's not real, but the
Yeah.
family is.
Yeah, it's like little bits like this make me just think of like the Zero Escape series.
This coming out during the Ebola panic is kind of funny though.
I guess it's supposed to really like dig into that. It is capable of airborne transmission, although an infected individual cannot pass on the infection before symptoms manifest. The U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, have assigned the virus to Risk Group 4, their classification for the most dangerous infection agents. Oh well! Yeah, good thing there's no Ebola panics going on right now.
Is there
Nowhere
actually
in the world.
I thought we had a vaccine. What happened?
Dude, viruses get worse. Viruses learn and develop and grow. But how? Questions tumbled through Osawa's mind. His fingers tapped out a quick message. It's really funny. I mean, it's not funny. But when I played this, it was like right after COVID was just like dying down a little bit. And yeah, this I mean, I think I was also playing Zero Escape around that time too, so everything was just merging together quite well, but also very scarily. He doubted he'd get a response, but he might as well try. Who are you? Where are these images from?
A fuck-ass flower is infecting everyone?
Oh, isn't that relevant? The Ua virus. Ua virus 2. The virus is roughly 90... is that nanometers, or is it supposed to be something else?
It's definitely nanometers if it's a virus.
Oh yeah, it says nanometer there. Roughly 90 nanometers to 110 nanometers in diameter, and 500 nanometers to 700 nanometers long. Because of its pronounced sickle-like shape, it is sometimes known as a sickle of death. It possesses a viral envelope, the surface of which is coated with spike-shaped protein protuberances. 1 billionth of a meter. Ooh. Yeah, I've never heard of CDC before this game. I didn't know about it, but I did know about who.
KDC?
CDC, the American government health thing.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, they are not good.
No, Center for Disease Control, yeah. It got its name from a Swahili word for the flower. Oh, my dad speaks Swahili. Supposedly, this was based on the fact that the propagated form of the virus resembled the petals of a flower. I thought this took place in South Africa. Despite the flowery name, however, the disease was anything but pretty. Ua didn't mean flower, it also meant to kill.
Whoa.
And as the name suggested, the virus had a mortality rate of 100% in those it
What does
managed
that
to
mean?
infect. A mortality rate of
mortality?
100% means because most details regarding the UA virus have been suppressed, cases of UA infection are largely unknown to the world at large. Because all patients known to be infected with the virus on official record have died within a short time frame, the mortality rate is given as 100%. As the incidence of known cases grows, the number may drop below 100%, but the mortality rate will likely remain extraordinarily high. I feel like
That would never, never happen in real life. Come on.
Nah. I feel like the tips in this particular route are gonna be very like important versus like the ones in Tama's route. They deal with viral outbreaks and preventing pandemics. Yeah, I don't remember them being involved here, at the very least, in the UK. Moreover, there was a very short incubation period between infection, the onset of symptoms, and death.
What's I mean? What is it?
You might need to increase or decrease your sensitivity a bit.
Did I cut out?
You fully cut out. Also, yeah, this virus is very, very similar to the one in Zero Time Dilemma. Which I wonder why.
Same universe?
Inhaled viral particles can spread from the lungs to the lymph nodes, and from there disperse throughout the body. The virus propagates in several places, including liver cells and macrophages, a component of the immune system, and destroys the endothelial cells within blood vessels. Upon reaching the brain, it forms a neural sludge of blood mixed with other bodily fluids. That doesn't sound very nice. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, that sounds nasty. And very painful.
Yeah, people die, bro.
Well, death doesn't always have to be painful. This seems like a particularly painful way to go.
Is there a disease that is 100% mortality and it doesn't hurt that bad?
I don't know about disease, but maybe... Within roughly 12 hours, bleeding would set in throughout the body, everywhere but the bones and muscles, with lethal results. Due to its incredibly high mortality rate, the disease's very existence had been kept hidden from public knowledge. Osawa's computer chimed to signify the arrival of new email. The sender was A. Oh my god, Pretty Little Liars is here too?
This guy has nice eyelashes, I'm just saying.
You just need to like curl them. He hurried to open the message. Once again, the subject line read, 1 year ago, South Africa. Your crimes.
Whoa.
Osawa stared at those two words. My crimes? That left him only with further questions. He looked again at the images from the previous email. What makes any of this my crimes? He could see that the patient's bleeding was severe. He estimated that several hours had passed since the onset of the disease. It wouldn't be long before their lives were cut short. To feel that agony, that suffering, and then to perish. Am I to blame for that? Another faint knock came at the door. You might need to lower your sensitivity more.
Dorley, do you have a moment? Did that pick up?
Yes. It was his wife,
She's AI? That's fucked up.
AI.
Oh shit, is this a route-defining choice?
Ooh, do we hide our mail?
Considering the time this game came out, at the peak of I hate my wife, give me a second.
Whoa. Osawa hurriedly closed the mail program.
Give me a second.
Even if this was nothing more than some sick prank, it wasn't anything he wanted his family to see. Especially not AI.
Alright, come in.
Whoa.
Oh, she's mad.
But Osawa turned to see that Ai had already let herself into the study. The sharp sting of her perfume made him scrunch up his face for a moment.
Have you reconsidered the whole America thing? She asked.
This again? Osawa thought sullenly to himself.
Please, he said. Please, can we not discuss this right now? If not now, then when? This isn't a decision to just make on your own.
On his latest business trip, a major American pharmaceutical firm had attempted to headhunt him, asking him to join them and be among the top researchers in the world. The money and prestige held no interest for him, and he was reluctant to turn his back on Okoshi Pharmaceutical after his many years of service. Don't you want to know what Okoshi Pharmaceutical is?
She's a pharmaceutical company. I don't need to know anything more about that. Like, this is the specific.
Well, I really want to know. I really want to know what this pharmaceutical company is.
Like, I feel like this is very specifically pretty self-explanatory. I'm good.
No, who knows what's... There might be some crazy shit in this pharmaceutical company.
Oh, yeah? Then say it.
The pharmaceutical company for which Kenshi Osawa works, it is a major corporation with a solid sales network both domestically and internationally, and an annual turnover of 1 trillion yen. It holds patents for several medications that are in demand worldwide, and is influential at the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, and other political institutions. The company employs roughly 7,000 people, including 600 researchers. Quite established. It's giving...
That didn't tell me anything.
It's giving that pharmaceutical company from 999, actually. I'm starting to think Uchikoshi had a lot of inspiration from this game.
Is he a fraud?
I mean, he did work on this game, so... Nonetheless, he was intrigued by the offer. It would mean the chance to conduct his virus research in a much better funded environment. Taking the job would necessitate relocating to the US, however. When he'd mentioned the possibility of it emigrating to Ai, she shot the idea down on the spot. Her opposition was understandable. Ai's father, Suguru Makino, was a member of Okoshi Pharmaceutical's board of directors. No way was he going to let Osawa jump ship to another company.
Darling, grrr, red light, please.
Ai drew in closer to him.
Think about it from my perspective. If you leave for America, what am I supposed to tell my father?
He'd gotten so used to it. That grating whine of hers.
My bitch wife. If you consider what might happen to Okoshi if you leave, dear. We can discuss that once all this is finished.
Osawa kept his voice as level as he could.
You do remember that you're director, right? AI said. You have responsibilities. Stop thinking about yourself so much.
Whoa. With a sour look, I turned and departed. Bye! He also made Ever 7 series, which was long before this game, and that series also had esoteric themes and obsession with whimsical viruses and diseases. Oh. Interesting.
So he is a fraud.
No, he made both of them! Well, he had known that moving to America would never be a simple matter, regardless of what his wife thought about it. There was another reason, however. The antiviral agent that he had developed at Okoshi.
What is that? Oops. I don't know what that is.
An antiviral agent is a therapeutic drug used to treat viral infections. Examples include the drugs used against influenza and HIV. These treatments do not eliminate the infection, rather they simply inhibit the development of the disease. There are still many issues with such drugs, including the risk that treated viruses possess or develop a resistance that makes the treatment ineffective. Academic institutions and pharmaceutical companies worldwide devote tremendous resources to further advance the fields of antiviral medicine. After the Ua virus was discovered, infectious disease research facilities worldwide had thrown themselves into a top-secret effort to develop a vaccine.
What is that? Actually, I know what that is. We just talked about it.
Vaccines function by safely introducing a harmless or attenuated version of a virus or other pathogen into the human body. This triggers the body to produce antibodies against the pathogen, making it difficult for the dangerous version to take hold.
Wait a second. That sounds dangerous. I don't want that in my body.
It's a harmless version.
Harmless? How are they so sure?
But Makino had ordered Osawa to work on creating an antiviral agent, not a vaccine. A vaccine immunized the subject in order to prevent infection in the first place. Conversely, an antiviral agent could be used to treat patients already infected. Ooh.
I feel like we should be doing both at once? Question mark?
Yeah, but which one is going to earn them more money?
Definitely the one that's saving infected people, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the one that will happen after, so people have to buy it, and they have to do it multiple times probably. It was a so-called wonder drug for combating the virus itself. Creating such a drug was far easier said than done. Developing the antiviral had been a long, arduous road.
And how many people die as you fail?
Do we even care? Do we as Osawa even care? Only after years of research had Osawa's team succeeded in identifying a substance that might qualify as an antiviral agent for Ua.
Keyword might.
Might. In theory, if it was administered during the virus's initial stages, 100% recovery could be attained.
It's like one of those newspapers or articles like, the report is like, hey scientists, is it possible to just travel at light speed? And the scientist is like, sure, I guess. And then news articles like, light travel speed confirmed.
No, I mean, I haven't seen or observed a way possible, but theoretically, yes. It's like theoretically, we were talking about this during the Nikki stream, but like the smallest possible measurement of matter being what was it called? It was like hectares or something. I got like a video on YouTube the other day that was like folding A4 paper should be impossible, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I watched the video, and it's literally someone that folded A4 paper theoretically into as smallest of a measurement as possible and just going deeper and deeper and deeper into it, and it blew my mind. It was so infinitesimally small that it was scary, because like the smallest amount that we can visualize is like, was it light? And in the video it was like up until like the single cell organism, and then when it went into like the hydrogen particle, it was just like, it was too small to actually see, but he was like, we're gonna just like visualize it anyway. And then he folded the paper outwards, and it was like the maximum amount that he could unfold the A4 paper, and we went out of the visible universe. And again, blew my mind, hurt my head, did not like it. But I've been watching a lot of those videos recently. Data also suggested an 80% survival rate for patients treated shortly after the onset of symptoms. But there was a fatal flaw with the new antiviral agent. The side effect on the body were unusually potent if it was administered in amounts beyond a certain threshold. It was linked to life-threatening complications. For a time, the research was at an impasse. It had seemed that the drug had to be administered in high volume to combat the explosive propagation of the Ua virus. Plank, that's what it was called. But then Osawa had received some fortuitous news.
They named that thing after the SpongeBob guy, Plankton, right?
Well, that's when I thought, wait, is it the size of a plankton? Because that's still a single-cell organism. We could definitely see that. No, it's like way tinier. Akoshi Pharmaceuticals' nanotechnology branch.
I played Metal Gear. I know what this is.
No, I don't know what that is. Technology created and are operated on an extremely small scale, often measured in nanometers. There are 1 billion nanometers in a meter. Some nanotech devices are literally regulated on the atomic level. The possibilities are ever expanding in practical fields such as medicine and material science. The United States is among the world leaders in the push for research and development. Of course they are. Of course they would benefit from nanotechnology.
Who counted how many nanometers are in a meter? Like, which intern did they give a telescope to? And like,
oh, it would only take like what, 2 years to count to 1 billion. The nanotechnology branch had engineered a cutting-edge device known as the DDS.
Is that DDs? What is that?
Acronym for Drug Delivery System. Such a system administered ultra-microscopic drug capsules to a targeted area of the body. I actually learned that during disease and health and disease in school. The drug delivery system.
Huh. Drugs are cool. I love them.
Osawa had jumped on it immediately. By administering his antiviral agent with the nanotech DDS, he was able to...
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Because a DDS can be used to deliver a drug with pinpoint precision and only where it is needed, it can greatly reduce the side effects of even very potent drugs. The DDS developed by Akushi Pharmaceuticals utilizes advanced high-tech polymers, which ensure that the capsule containing the drug are fully broken down and eliminated from the body roughly 1 week after administration. Like so.
Damn, a whole
It's giving science lesson. And I kind of love that.
Cool, I suppose.
To count to 1 billion would take 32 years. Oh, well, never mind. That intern is long dead now. He was able to use small amounts of the drug to quash the UA virus with precision.
Imagine he's like 15 years in and he loses count because his knee is like, fuck.
The procedure was a huge success. There was a marked increase in the drug's efficacy, along with the expected decrease in adverse side effects.
I just think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Adverse side effects are pharmaceuticals said to have a positive effect if its use brings about desired results when treating a medical condition. But many drugs created unwanted or unforeseen adverse side effects as well. Given the extreme complexity of most drugs' interactions with the human body, nearly any medicine can have both positive and negative effects. It's really funny because like I learned all about this back in university. So when I got to this chapter, I was just like, oh my god, this is super fun!
When did you play this game? Like how many years ago?
3 years ago?
That's so long ago, bro.
So long ago. The effects had been confirmed via animal testing on monkeys.
Okay.
And now the antiviral was ready for the final development stages, clinical trials on humans.
Wait a second. How do they test this shit on animals? Do they give them like a math test? Like, yeah, do this, monkey. What is that?
Let's see. Never mind. How do I... There we go. Experiments involving drugs or medical techniques tested on animals to confirm their safety before they are used on humans. The 1964 Declaration of Helsinki, which lays out ethical standards for human experimentation, advocates responsible animal testing, but many animal rights advocates regard such testing a form of animal cruelty. Why is there so much reading in this game? Oh, this game is like a novel. This game is literally all reading.
This is the game.
This is the game. It's literally a visual novel. Clinical trials. When a new drug is being prepared for government approval, after it has been tested on animals, it must pass tests on human clinical trials. This evaluates the safety and sustainability, or suitability. Such tests are frequently conducted on both patients and healthy individuals. In Japan, the development of a new drug is often hindered by insufficient legal infrastructure for conducting clinical trials, resulting in a smaller knowledge base and fewer opportunities for testing. I heard that that's like a thing in Japan because there's so much like processes to finalize something.
They're in bureaucratic hell over there.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
There's a whole Godzilla movie focused on criticizing how bureaucratic that shit is and how many people die.
It reminds me of The Good Place.
Yeah, because the director for that Godzilla movie, he was referencing how many people died in that tsunami because of how slow the officials responded because of all the processes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they equated that to a fucking big lizard attack and everything.
Damn, which makes sense. But the very existence of this new wonder drug is still a secret. No doubt Okoshi's leadership would be reluctant to see Osawa, the drug's lead researcher, transferred to another company. Still, it wasn't completely outside the realm of possibility. Once the antiviral was out of development and announced to the public, Osawa would be free and clear. For that very reason, he was loath to cause any friction over the drug right now. This anxiety only magnified his concern about the email he just received.
Oh.
Osawa called up Tanaka over the intercom.
There's something I want to show you. Could you come in here?
He needed a second opinion, and Tanaka could be relied upon. Osawa opened the door the moment Tanaka knocked. He looked around before ushering his vice director inside. "What's this about, sir?"
This. It shows him the end cap.
Osawa showed him one of the images. Tanaka's face went pale. It can't be. Tanaka clearly recognized the symptoms of the UA virus.
Imagine you're chilling out, about to clock out, and your boss like, "Hey, can you look at these gore pictures with me real quick?" It's like, "Oh, okay."
No.
Any idea what this is about? Osawa asked.
No, sir.
These images were just emailed to me. Oh, it's still the same line. The subject line says, 1 year ago, South Africa.
That would put it around the same time as the most recent run of infections, wouldn't it, sir? But that information isn't... Tanaka trailed off. Osawa nodded.
The thing I don't understand is, why these pictures were sent to me?
Osawa opened the other email from A.
Second message I got says that these pictures are my crimes.
"I'll look into this on my end, sir," Tanaka said.
How do you even look into this, right? You Google it?
I'm gonna Google this, sir. He hesitated uncomfortably. Where are the explosions? Oh, we had one at the beginning of the game, actually. Sir, just to make sure,
Are you asking about what I think you're asking about, Osawa? Said.
Tanaka gave a slight nod. I think Osawa just ends his sentences like that. Osawa said.
Understood, Osawa said. Don't worry, Osawa said.
I appreciate that, sir. Visibly relieved, Tanaka left the study. Osawa brought up a folder marked UA virus on his screen. Within the folder were enlarged images of the virus itself. He double-clicked one of the images. It blew up on the monitor to reveal the pathogen in intricate detail. A specimen of the UA virus was approximately 100 nanometers in diameter. 10,000.
What's up with the fucking drums?
They're having fun? They're having a good time? Maybe we should just let them enjoy themselves? 10,000 of them in line would take up barely a millimeter. But a single tiny version upon entering the human body could become 2,000 in an hour. That speed of multiplication was nothing short of astonishing. Even the Ebola virus had a typical incubation period of 7 days or so before infectees developed symptoms.
Ebola cameo, holy shit.
A virus of the family Filoviridae that cause Ebola hemorrhagic fever. Currently, the five characterized species are known: Thai forest, Sudan, Reston, Zaire, and Bundibugyo. Ebola is widely known for its high mortality rate, 53% for the Sudan form, 88% for Zaire. But the Reston variety, discovered in monkeys that had been brought to the US, has displayed no pathogenicity in humans. Oh, so it only affects monkeys. The onset of the Ua virus happened in a mere 12 hours.
Damn, that would be Actually, that would make the disease very useless.
Osawa viewed an image slideshow of the virus propagation mechanism. It was a fascinating sight, no matter how many times he looked at it. Viruses existed to multiply, nothing more. They had no motives, no driving logic. Nothing but simple multiplication. I guess you have to think about it kind of like viruses aren't alive, so technically there's no evolutionary characteristics to them, are there?
I mean, they should adapt, and that's what makes them scary.
Ollie's cure, quarantine, wall them off, let them die with the virus. To Osawa, that fact held a certain air of mystery. If viruses had emotions, how would they feel about their lives? He had thrown himself into virus research in search of answers to questions like that. Answers that no man could truly know. I feel like this is Ichikoshi just like speaking through the game. His development of the antiviral agent had really been nothing more than another job responsibility. He felt no particular sense of duty to protect people from a killer virus. He was just happy for the chance to play around with Ua day after day. Another email arrived in his box from A. The sender, A. Oh my god, it's Allison from Pretty Little Liars.
Is this his fucking L fucking friend enemy?
The subject line, 1 year ago, South Africa, again. Osawa read the message. Do not look away. These are your crimes. This time...
So, like, this person is blaming him for this, and I assume it's because if he wasn't following the company, he probably could have made a vaccine at this point. But they're going for the money route, which takes longer. So
Maybe.
People are dying because of it. That's my assumption.
That's a lot to put on someone, though. There's a lot of researchers for this virus.
Well, they're talking about this guy like he's the only one capable of doing anything.
They very much said that people in the US and all over the world are looking for a vaccine for this. So I don't know if we should be targeting this guy.
Maybe he's just the LeBron James of virus research.
Maybe. There were 4 images attached. Osawa proceeded to open each of them in turn. The first shocked Osawa so much that he felt like he'd been punched in the head. One of the Ua patients from earlier images was being injected with something.
What? Huh? Are they doing human trial?
Oh.
No.
Osawa muttered to himself.
It cannot be. I thought we were going to see it, but we just saw his eyes again.
The second image showed one of the infected hunched over in pain, vomiting up blood. Movies should take note. You don't have to show the gore to have it be profound. And
you could show it through his eyes reflection.
Yeah, you show it through their expression. It's a fair philosophical question. If you have the ability to save someone's life, them being in a situation to die is not your causing, and you choose not to save them, are you guilty of their death? I think if you can actually say them, yes, absolutely.
If it's reasonable to do so, like, I don't expect someone to jump into an active volcano to pull someone out.
Yeah.
But like pressing a button and saving 10 people, like, yeah, you're guilty if you don't do it.
Then you are guilty, yeah. But if you know what's going on, if you're not like ignorant of the situation, like if you're like, if there's like someone injured and bleeding on the street and you just don't see them, I wouldn't expect you to be responsible for that because you didn't know that was happening.
No, not saving someone you can reasonably save. It makes you complicit.
It's like if you could just call the police to get someone help and you decide not to do that, then you are complicit in their death, I think. Okay. Anyway, the second image showed one of the infected hunched over in pain and vomiting up blood. The symptoms had already manifested, but Osawa thought he could see that some degree of life had come back into the patient's eyes. He rushed to open the third image. Who cares about the game? It showed a morgue piled high with corpses. The rictus of anguish on the dead faces made them look no longer human. Various fluids seeped from the eyes and nostrils. The lymph nodes were grotesquely swollen.
I don't want that to be elaborated upon. I'm good.
The lymph nodes are small organs that function as part of the lymphatic system in mammals. When a foreign substance invades the body, the lymph nodes detect it, prompting the production of white blood cells such as lymphocytes and macrophages to consume the invader. A viral infection sometimes causes the lymph nodes to swell up as a result of increased activity. That's why when you're feeling sick, they ask you to check your lymph nodes, because if they swell up, that means that you have an infection. That's my added bit there.
How are your lymph nodes, bro?
Mine seem fine, but also I never understood the lymph node thing, because even when I was really, really sick, I could never tell if it was swollen or not. There were hospital beds stained with massive amounts of blood and gastric fluids. Next came the fourth and final image.
Did they burn the body?
I don't think so yet. More corpses. They had badges affixed to their chests with various labels. 6 hours past, 12 hours past, and 18 hours past. I guess to see, like, the development of their body even past death.
Viruses don't survive that long in a dead body.
Is that 6 hours past the symptoms developed for one of them? Because, like, they're supposed to die within 12, aren't they?
I suppose, yeah.
It looks as if someone had been attempting live trials with antiviral agents. Osawa didn't consider the antiviral agent ready for release, but that was because his team hadn't conducted clinical trials on humans yet. There was a good reason why such trials hadn't been conducted. There were no way to test the efficacy of the drug without an infected patient. To run a proper clinical trial, someone would first need to be infected with the virus. No matter how effective animal testing had been, if the drug proved ineffective on humans, that person would have a guaranteed death sentence. It was unthinkable to run trials that involved such a deadly risk. And yet, as he looked over the images again and again, Osawa became certain. Without his knowledge, someone, presumably someone from Okoshi Pharmaceutical, had conducted human testing with the antiviral agent. The time markers on the corpses in the fourth image were surely there to mark time elapsed since the onset of symptoms. A thorough trial would test the drug's effectiveness in those time frames. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Osawa slammed his fist on the desk, enraged. This was nothing short of vile human experimentation in the guise of clinical testing.
And A is blaming you for it, question mark.
We did it. The people he just got his, like, he's got amnesia memories. The people responsible could not be allowed to get away with this. There was only one person Osawa could trust to keep this under wraps. His boss, Makino. He reached for his phone to call Makino.
There's one person I can trust. I already told my vice director.
But he stopped short as soon as he picked up the receiver. He knew he was in no state of mind to have a calm, reasoned conversation right now. Turning to the CD player, he put on Aya Kamiki's latest album. Leaning back in his chair, he surrendered himself to her soothing tone.
Looking at body horror by listening to girly pop music.
Yes. Bit by bit, he could feel himself returning to a calmer, emotional state. There had been a time when Osawa hadn't listened to music at all. In fact, he'd had no interest in the arts in general, music, painting, cinema. It was only due to a simple coincidence that he had found Aya Kamiki.
Is this the idol the other guy's dating? I don't remember.
I can't remember. His daughter had asked for a CD as a birthday present, so he'd swung by the store to pick one up. Since Kamiki's new album had just come out, there was a display for it in the front of the shop. Something about the bright, colorful album packaging had drawn him in. After a time, Osawa could feel himself growing calmer. He took a nice, deep breath. What did he do?
I call Mac, let's get this shit done.
He took a nice deep breath and dialed up Makino.
Has there been any progress? Makino asked as soon as he picked up. Damn, bro's in a hurry.
His voice was somber.
No. Osawa said. Nothing much yet, Osawa said.
A tiny sigh came in from the other end of the line.
I see. Then what can I do for you? Sir, I'll just get right to the point. Have you conducted clinical trials using the antiviral drug? I said.
Makino didn't respond right away.
That's
Ooh.
suspicious. What makes you think that? He asked aloud.
Osawa described the emails he'd received. An interesting response. When he'd finished, Makino let out his breath in surprise.
Not over the phone, he said. Did he do a little war crime? We'll discuss this in person. I'll head over to your place when I'm done here. And you hear fucking arcade sounds from the background. As soon as possible, sir. As soon as I can manage, Kino said. You're not the only person who's busy.
Damn, okay, boss. With that, Makino hung up. There was no doubt about it. There had been human testing. Osawa went to let Tanaka know he'd been meeting with Makino. Oh. A stolid-looking man stood in the hallway, almost as if he'd been waiting for Osawa to emerge.
It's got a fucking creepy ass guy.
Do you want to voice him too?
No.
What do you think his vibe is?
Try giving him... You've never played Half-Life, have you?
No.
Give overly suspicious guy in a horror movie, but he's low-key innocent.
Pardon me, Mr. Osawa. But could you come with me for a moment? The detectives assembled in the living room all wore grave expressions. The room was brimming with tension, and Osawa felt it ramp up even further as he entered.
What is it? Has something happened?
The man who had come to find him turned to speak, hesitating at first. Yeah.
Is this the board of directors?
I mean, they did say they're detectives.
Oh, no.
It turns out that your other daughter, Hitomi, has been abducted by an unknown party.
Oh god, it all connects!
Whoa! He's the dad!
Then why the... Now, are we finding out why he named his daughter that dumbass name?
Hitomi and Maria. He changed her name last minute because he's ready to go back to America. Abducted? Osawa's mind whirled.
What are you talking about? I think it's pretty clear what it's talking about. Maria's the one who's been abducted.
No, sir, you don't understand. I'm saying that Hitomi has also been abducted, in addition to Maria.
Don't be ridiculous. The cops can't be that incompetent.
The night before, his daughter Maria gets kidnapped, and this morning his other daughter Hitomi gets carried off when she goes to deliver the ransom. He'd never heard anything more outrageous in his life. We're sorry, sir. A detective was with her, but... The police went on to explain that Hitomi had somehow managed to end up all by herself, despite like 150 police officers being on the scene.
I would have the generational scream off at the police station.
And while she was alone, several individuals had forced her into a car and driven off. Which didn't happen. That didn't happen.
It literally did not happen.
Osawa could barely comprehend what they were saying. His mind was in a fog. That didn't happen, though. Are they dumb? What? The detective's words seemed to grow quieter and quieter. Osawa's strength drained from his body. His ability to process external stimuli began to drift far, far away. It's not possible. It can't be. Could no one keep them safe? Not me. Not anyone.
Not the 50 cops.
Not the
that were on the crime.
150 police officers that came to help.
They were literally at the crime scene.
That were literally staked out all around the Hachiko statue. My girls, they... Hitomi, Maria. It's not true. This is all just a bad dream. Some kind of sick joke. It's not true, it's not. It's all just a bad dream. It's a lie. It's a twisted joke. Someone made this all up. Stop it. Stop saying that I don't want to hear. Tell me it's all a lie. Tell me it isn't true. Tell me now.
Get over, bro.
Slowly, the ceiling began to spin. And then Osawa's vision went awash with white. The sheer incompetence.
How could we possibly have done it?
Osawa had a complete mental breakdown when he learned that not one, but both his daughters were kidnapped. Surely there has to be someone who can keep Hitomi safe. She's been on the run with Achi, but just what are they up to? The key to changing her fate and her father's lies with Achi's decision at 11:05.
Damn.
That's really early in. It's like literally 5 minutes in.
Hey, he saved her, and 5 minutes later, she got carried out by
Achi, what are you doing? Who do you want to pick now that we've done Osawa?
How much should we focus on one storyline? Like we saw this motherfucker, and well, not this one, the other guy, and he's like, damn, we gotta go to Achi, but like, is that how we supposed to do things, or do we go whatever the hell we want?
Well, just do whatever you want. The only time it becomes relevant is when you've like got everyone's. If like everyone has been bad ended, and you're like, damn, how do we progress? Then you can start like going back and forth.
Yeah, I want to know who this guy is.
Okay.
Oh god! Oh god!
Whoa! He poked us in the eye. You can voice this guy stuff.
The Super Cub 90 raced down Rowdy 246 towards Shibuya. What is that?
Oops. Oops. The Super Cub 90 is a motorcycle produced by Honda with an 85cc engine. What does cc mean?
Just power, bro. That's all you need to know. It's coarse power.
Oh. Coarse power. Why did I think that was real for a second? A common sight around town, often used by newspaper and postal delivery workers. Many owners are big enthusiasts, sometimes even swapping out parts, such as the handlebars or mufflers, and giving the body a repaint, resulting in fashionable bikes that don't even look like Super Cubs at first glance. I want one of those. It's how fast the cars go in Mario Kart.
It's true.
Measure of the engine's cylinder area, maybe? The speedometer remained at a steady 60 kilometers per hour. Pumping the gas harder was no use. This was as fast as the bike would go. Minoru Minorikawa. Wait, why am I reading this?
I mean, you're just that high, bro.
I don't know. You go.
Minoru Minorikawa shouted as he sped along.
Ah, damn it! I am not letting you die. I don't know what voice to give him.
Shoulder and Protag.
Damn it! I'm not letting you. That's not gonna fit him.
I don't know who he is. I can't help it.
We'll keep going. Keep going.
He's jerking. He jerked the handlebars and moved past the truck on the inside. The driver scowled at him as he shot by. Bro,
You maniac! Are you trying to get yourself killed?
This is getting me hyped. I'm gonna go on my bike and speed up, sure. Just the opposite. Minorikawa shouted back. I'm saving lives. Is he a delivery driver? I feel like he's a delivery driver. The stoplight ahead turned red, cutting him off at the intersection. Oh my god, turn red! I love that movie. He had no choice but to slam on the brakes, but his agitation boiled over as he waited for for the signal to change again. How long is this thing gonna stay red? Hurry up already! He brought the bike right up to the very edge of the line, keeping the engine revved like a dragster ready to peel out.
Whoa.
Not on time is not in my dictionary.
You tell him, Minorikawa.
Are you sure the Shonen Protect voice is not red?
Maybe here.
The light turned red. The Minorikawa's own light turned green at last. He hit the accelerator as hard as he could. His engine died in a sputter.
No!
This is why you don't rev your shit if it fucks it up. Huh? Ah, come on! What the hell? Car horns blared angrily behind him. In a fury, he pulled his bike over to the side of the road.
I love how colorful everything looks. Oh, that bike is so pretty.
No matter what he did, the engine refused to turn over. Was the problem with the spark plug? Or maybe the battery? Whatever it was, he didn't have the time to figure it out now. I saw a YouTuber buy a used scooter that did no longer work, and he vlogged himself trying to fix it.
Mm.
And when he pulled out the oil thing, the oil hadn't been changed for so long that it was fully hard around the part.
Oh.
He was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to replace that." Yep.
It was just like the jelly oil.
And he replaced it, and he did not fix it. It was another problem.
No.
With tears in his eyes, he left the bike. His companion of 10 years abandoned on the roadside.
Don't leave it. Just fix
But
it.
it's so cute though. It's cute. You should fix it.
Maybe I do need to get this bike. I'm gonna go
Scooter?
find it. I'm gonna go to Shibuya and see if I can find it.
He was about to break into a run when he saw a taxi dead ahead letting out a passenger. Does he have the money for the taxi?
I mean, he's got the money to just abandon this bike on the side of the road.
I mean, maybe it's not even his. It's his trusty scooter, but it's also not his. He hurried to hop onto the cab. Damn, this taxi driver looks badass. Just head for the Shibuya station. I'll let you know exactly where once we get closer. You can see the camera on his side. Taxi driver nodded coolly. Of course, sir.
Whoa!
10 minutes. Huh? I need you to get me there in 10 minutes. The driver grimaced. I'm afraid getting there in 10 minutes is a bit... 15 then. Sir, that's still... Look, that's all the time I can afford. Assuming traffic conditions cooperate, sir, then maybe. I can't make any promises. Minorikawa looked at the driver's ID photo above the fare meter. His name was Haricho Kimizuka. He was a middle-aged fellow. Looked a little rough around the edges. Damn, fucked up.
Wow, judging.
Mr. Kimizuka, I choose you for this.
Forgot what this guy was like.
You can do it. Are you sure the Shonen Protect voice is not for this? Choose me? Sir, I'm pretty certain we met by chance. Okay, sure, I suppose. You could phrase it like that.
What, did he whip him?
Okay. Anyhow, can we get going?
No, I didn't forget him. Obviously, I could never forget him, but I just forgot what he was like at the beginning. I just remember I had such a very big... theoretically, I had such a big, like, jump between how I viewed his character from the start to the end. So I just forgot, like... Not just how he was like, but how I saw him at the start. And now I'm just, like, remembering it all.
Why am I voicing him?
I really struggled voicing him. I kept changing it every single step of the way.
I'll see what I can... The taxi pulled away at a decent clip.
Yeah, his voice changed a lot as I, like, learned more.
Minorikawa's frantic journey had started 20 minutes earlier. He had been at home working on an interview piece. Or is he a filthy journalist?
He's a filthy reporter.
I don't want to play as a filthy reporter.
You gotta get your reporter voice on.
Click his tongue in annoyance as the ringing phone broke his train of thought. Why did someone always call right when their words were flowing? If he didn't keep getting interrupted, he probably couldn't wrap this piece up in no time. Be quiet! He pointed at the telephone as he yelled, "Bro, this is showing us. I'm writing here." But he shouted and did nothing to silence.
He's in his own head.
He didn't have much choice but to pick it up. Minorikawa speaking. Hello? He has that ready to hang up. Was this a prank call? It's me.
7 days. It's Toyama.
Oh. Asterio Toyama, the president of Having Publishing.
Having Publishing is a publishing company that puts out both hard-hitting non-fiction books and tabloid-style scandal rags. So we are ink blotters.
Whoa.
The Invincible Journalist, penned by company president Toyama himself, was a candidate for the Japan Nonfiction Prize.
Oh, you should voice him, actually. I'm gonna stop voicing it.
Minorikawa?
Yeah.
But
I'm the narrator. I can't be him as well, unless you want to narrate.
What if I narrate and you voice? I just don't want to get it wrong.
Why? There's no way I'm gonna get him right.
Oh, what do you want? If this is about work, I'm already booked pretty full.
He'd taken work from Having Publishing on several occasions, but the pay was hardly competitive. Lately, he'd been turning them down a lot, so he hadn't heard from Toyama in a while. No, this isn't work-related.
Then what do you want? I'm kinda pressed for time here, working on some copy.
Minorikawa was in no mood to beat around the bush. It seemed like every conversation he had with Toyama went exactly like this. Ah, you're busy. That's good. Busy is good when you're a filthy freelancer.
Whoa, I'm not the one with the gossip rags.
Toyama sounded unusually sympathetic.
No.
He probably wants something then.
That was so sarcastic.
Minorikawa found it off-putting.
Ooh.
I hear sales have been good on your end, he said cautiously. That was the guy.
With this month's 4-star general gossip and all.
What is that? Is that like a 5-star version where they've got a poll?
A magazine focusing on the private lives of celebrities and politicians. Most of the articles found in its pages are random nonsense, but 1 out of every 100 or so contain actual major scoops, making it a difficult outlet to ignore. That's so funny. It really is a gotcha.
Was a monthly magazine, Having Publishing's flagship publication. It had a small circulation and for the most part fell under the radar. But once in a while, they land some big scoop and sell like crazy. This month's edition had come with a free scratch card. A gimmick that had moved 100,000 copies with ease.
5 winning symbols in a row wins 100,000 yen. Was it? Minorikawa asked.
Damn, I'm gonna buy a fuck ton of magazines and win it then. A weak, moist sound came from the receiver. Baffled, Minorikawa listened more closely. Came again. Is bro just peeing? Kinda sound like sobbing.
Mr. Toyama, are you crying?
There was another soft sob, and then another. Is he the one who kidnapped the girl?
What happened? What's going on? Where are you? Minorikawa asked.
Tomiya, at the office, Toyama managed. He let out another mewling whimper.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
Well, it's gotta be something. Come on, what is it?
There was no reply.
Mr. Toyama, are you still there?
Silence.
What is it? What happened? Look, Doesn't tell me anything. What the hell is going on?
Toyama's squeaked out a drawn-out whine. Bro just fucking moaning in our ear.
Okay, I'm sick of this. I'm hanging up now. I know, I love how he doesn't sugarcoat things.
Minorikawa was about to break the connection when he heard Toyama murmur. The only thing I can do now is die.
Whoa.
Taxi lurched to a sudden stop as the driver slammed the brakes.
Whoa!
His face smacking against the back of the seat in front of him. Kimizuka stuck his head out the window. Get up, oh buddy! He shouted at someone in the straight ahead. You're gonna get yourself killed!
Kano!
Whoa! Man! Minorikawa blinked the stars from his eyes and saw a man alongside the cab. The guy grabbed onto the handle of the back door. Please, I need you to let me have this cab!
No way, Minorikawa snapped. Who did this guy think he
Fuck
was?
up. Please, I'm begging you here.
Look, I'm in a hurry, pal. Get your own cab.
I know how ridiculous this must sound. This is the cop, right?
Yep.
Show your badge. I know how ridiculous this must sound, but please, this is really urgent.
Urgent?
Yes, it's a matter of life and death. The guy did look pretty desperate.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm dealing with something urgent here, too.
Then let me ride it with you. I'll pay for the whole fare. My entire future's on the line here. I feel like find another one, bro.
The guy sure was persistent. Maybe he was telling the truth.
But Minorikawa had problems of his own.
Sorry, buddy. It's life or death on my end, too. I gotta look after me and mine.
Right. So sorry to trouble you.
Kano!
Damn, he really wasn't moved at all.
He
It's
couldn't.
Like, fuck no.
He couldn't match the aura of Minorikawa. He gave up and shuffled away. Guess it couldn't have been that much of a life-ending crisis.
Just didn't bag enough, so it wasn't that important.
He checked his wristwatch. Whoa! Limited edition. That just cost us 5 minutes.
I'll try to make it up, sir.
The taxi lurched into motion.
Lurched
The
into
engine
motion.
quickly
The engine
revving up.
quickly revving up to speed. We should just read at the same time. Like, fuck it.
Whoa!
That was really fucking funny. Jesus. Once inside the building, he avoided the elevator in favor of rushing up the stairs. I mean, low key, like if my friend's dying, I'm not taking the staircase, bro. You have to wait for the elevator.
Bruh. It's only on the 4th floor.
That's so high up, bro.
Bruh.
Having Koshi rented out the 3rd and 4th floors. In all likelihood, Toyama will be at the editing department of 4-star General Gossip on the 4th floor. When he got there, however, the door was locked.
Mr. Toyama. Hey,
That's you.
Mr. Toyama.
He shouted and banged, but there was no reply.
But Black Blue, just take it 4 steps at a time. A couple of hops and a skip and you're already there.
When you miss, you fall and you break all your bones. And
It's
you
a life or
die.
death situation. It doesn't matter. We can just have 2 deaths.
Something was seriously wrong. Oh!
He kicked the door down. Whoa!
The sight he stepped into the office filled him with horror. Oh! This got serious. He's floating!
Whoa! Minorikawa clutched the side of his head. I'm too late.
Because it's not the cop's fault. If only we could change that.
Oh my god, I forgot this was the bad end!
Oh no. If only I got here a little sooner.
That's fucking dark.
Let's change this fate.
Just 5 minutes. Minorikawa rushed to Heaven Publishing as fast as he could, but he didn't get there in time to save Toyama, and sad to say, it really was Kano's fault. Why does Kano want a taxi so badly? Check his 1110 timestamp and the situation might become clearer. It's
Don't tell me
all
what to
Kana's
do, game.
fault. This is what I mean. Like, I think you can go through everyone's story, and then once you really hit a roadblock, that's when you can start switching. Or you can do it like whichever way you want to.
I think I know the general vibe of everyone now.
Yeah.
The one I want to see more of is Tama, but I don't know how to lock Tama yet.
I like how you're on the same page as me. I wanted to do Tama's route all the time.
So we're doing Achi instead.
Achi! Whoa! The man with the cane aimed his gun at Hitomi, his face devoid of emotion.
I forgot that's where we left off.
I forgot this too.
Please! The girl said,
The girl said.
The grill.
Why are you doing this?
The man did not reply. Quickly,
He's
Achi stepped
using
in.
his mind powers.
He used his Sharingan in between Hitomi and the gun, spreading his arms wide. Stop!
Stop!
He said in English, one of the few English words he knew.
Stop!
He quickly reverted back to Japanese. Why?
Nanda Korea!
Who the hell are you? Still, the man did not respond. Hey, you know this guy, Hitomi?
No.
Achi was sure he'd never seen the man either. What are you after? Money? 'Cause if you are, boy, are you wasting your time chasing us. The man furrowed his brow, adjusting his point of aim to Achi's face. His bloodthirsty gaze left Achi no doubt that he was willing to pull the trigger. Reflexively, Achi took a step back, his foot clattering against a discarded beer bottle. We're gonna get gunned down for sure. Unless we can find some way to catch this guy off guard.
Now that I don't think there's much you can do, buddy.
Yeah, when you got a gun or a knife pulled on you, you really gotta just like count your blessings. Didn't need to be much. If Achi could just distract the gunman for a moment, buy himself the briefest window. Wait, why am I reading that in his voice? Shoot me
they
then.
think on their voice.
Go on, do it! He stepped forward as he shouted, hoping the provocation would confuse the guy for just long enough. Even as Achi moved, the gunman's attention was distracted for an instant by a sudden sound. The phone in his breast pocket was ringing. Seeing his chance, Achi lunged forward in an attempt to wrest the gun away, snatched up the beer bottle and swung it, grabbed Hitomi and ran. What do we do?
So if we grab Hitomi and ran, we're gonna get gunned down. If we lunge forward and attempt to wrest the gun away, we're gonna get gunned down. If we snatched up the beer bottle and swung at him, we're gonna get gunned down. So let's do two.
Okay. Seeing his chance, Achi snatched up the beer bottle and swung it at the assassin.
Did it work?
The man
Oh,
narrowly
fuck.
avoided being struck, but he staggered wildly off balance. Hitomi! Achi grabbed her by the hand and dashed out of the club.
Oh fuck, it actually worked.
Damn! The two sprinted away through the side streets and alleys of Shibuya. Achi began to feel as if they were running some maddening maze. Before long, the two had made it almost as far as I am. I mean, really, we could have gotten gunned down from any of those.
Can she actually run that much? She not
I
get
wouldn't be
tired
able to
here?
run this far. I'll tell you that much.
Wait up!
Huh?
Achi, wait up!
Oh, we don't have to stand still, do we?
This,
Achi glanced
they
back
open?
at Hitomi. Ah, my bad. I guess we've been running pretty hard. You tired? Hitomi shook her head.
no, it's just I had to go to Dogenzaka.
Dogenzaka? What for? What could she possibly need to do there now? She's got a hair appointment.
That's what I was told when I handed over the Atachi case.
Oh. The man leaned in to whisper to Hitomi as he reached out for the case.
The white devil.
The white man.
You're going to do exactly as I tell you. Chill things.
That's so American. He wore a cool, feigned smile, as if this were some casual conversation.
Burns. You're going to Dogenzaka. He pronounces the things wrong because he's American. And getting the blue vein there.
That sounds really safe. Hitomi nodded wordlessly.
Second, you will not attempt to contact either the police or your family in the meantime.
How do you imagine Americans if that sounds American? Hey, I'm not the one who's living in America right now.
Bro, literally everyone sounds like this over here.
He's just a Florida man. His chilling tone brooked no argument. The Wesker! Wasn't Wesker British?
No, he was like, huh, I only got 2 minutes to deal with you.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 1 soon.
Bro, he also sounds like a dickhead there.
Bruh, I don't want to see him again. He's so rude.
No, he's cool.
No. Hitomi nodded again. The man flashed her a big, bright grin.
He flashed her? Jesus.
Whoa! He took out that coat.
Okay, then give me. Oh, no, it's him.
Hitomi mugs him.
Okay, then. Give me the money.
A blue van in Dogenzaka, huh? Achi muttered. So that's why you said the police were a no-go.
She's really trusting this random guy, but I respect it.
I mean, he doesn't look like he has many thoughts in his head, so I probably would trust him too.
It doesn't seem like he has many places to be, so fuck it, I'm gonna rely on it.
Yes, exactly.
Hitomi's voice betrayed her desperation.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if your sister's in that van then. If she is, we gotta hurry. The issue lay in how to get to Dogenzaka. I mean, there's a bike right there.
It's a crime to take things, Coco.
They could probably avoid their pursuer if they kept to the streets only the locals usually knew about. That meant staying off the more well-trafficked routes like Roppongi, Dori, or the stretch between Miyamasuzaka and the station. The side roads south of the station were their best bet. Yeah, it's good Samaritan law. It's what Kano should have done, commandeered the vehicle, like we said. It was going to be a long detour. All right, come on. Turning, Achi headed back to the way that they'd come. After a moment's confusion, Hitomi followed.
Achi?
There was a note of worry in her voice. Hey, don't sweat it. I actually live in Dogenzaka. We're headed right back to my old neighborhood. Hitomi bowed her head.
Thank you so much.
Yo, what if that lady in the back is also part of this? She's got a bag on her.
She's coming back from the grocery store, bro.
With a gun? Hey, it's no problem. I had to head back home anyway. Achi gave her a grin, and then she cracked a tiny smile of her own.
Like, what if there's a commotion, but I'm coming back with eggs, so I can't really get involved, or else I'm gonna break the eggs, and then they were like pricey and stuff.
I don't think that counts for the bystander rule. I think you still have to call the police.
But my eggs, though, I spent so much money.
I think you can get more eggs. Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh.
The Yakuza. Do your best Yakuza voice.
Hey, you two. You got a minute?
Achi looked around. A pair of men approached from across the street.
Men?
It's not the same as when you say woman.
This is
There was something shady looking about them. We need to find a way to say men in a derogatory way.
moid.
Moist? A pair of males! Achi's protective instincts kicked in, and he stepped in front of Hitomi. If these guys meant trouble, he wanted to be ready.
He can fight pretty good, right?
He didn't actually fight those guys before, they were just kind of intimidated by him.
Yeah, but presumably he had a reputation preceded. We just want to ask you something.
That's true, he is mean clean. The younger of the two men drew in closer, a sharp gleam in his eye. Achi braced himself. Ask us what?
You know where the Nokane building is?
This is for Tama's route! The man held up a flyer. It was for some sort of health food sales demo.
Come on, man, the Nokane building. You know where it is or not?
Achi knew the name. Wasn't that one of the buildings on Center Guy? That was near Dokenzaka, the same direction he was going. No harm in helping a couple of lost dudes. Achi pointed them to the direction of Center Guy. I don't like the thought of these two following Hitomi and me. He pointed them in the opposite direction, from Center Guy.
He literally has no reason to like these guys except getting a bad vibe. But we know we have to like them already, so.
Yeah. For Tama, I don't like the thought of these two following Hitomi and me. Achi pointed them in the opposite direction. I'm pretty sure it's that way, he said.
Thanks, man. Sorry to bug ya.
The two men headed off towards the main road. Whew. Yay! Tama's route is open again!
Yippee!
Achi
All right,
and-
let's immediately jump
Let's
on
abandon these guys. I think even when I played this bit, I was like, alright, time to go back to Tama. I think, Flint, did we actually just like jump straight from this to Tama? I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
I think. We hurried onwards, following the sparsely trafficked side streets towards Dokenzaka. You might have.
I don't think I knew this part of Shibuya was here. Hitomi said as she looked around. She's looking around / me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I used to mess around in this neighborhood when I was a kid. The area was a mismatch of rundown residences and office buildings. Almost no one ever comes here unless they live or work on one of these streets. I want to go to Shibuya, and I want to go to like these locations, like the unpopulated zones, and take pictures.
I want to go to Shibuya, but the boring part.
No! Look how pretty it looks! Yo, and check this out. A rare first-hand glimpse of the Shibuya River. That's like... I don't think there's any water in that river. We got like a glimpse from like a different direction, and there was literally like empty.
There's a little water, a little.
Bruh. Also, same Black Blue. Oh my god, I used to be so obsessed with that show. I feel like I would definitely want to go to like, what was it, Sunshine 60 or something? I want to go there. A minor river that runs from Miyamasu Bridge to the Tengen Bridge, depicted in the 36 Views of Mount Fuji by Edo period ukiyo artist Hokusai. In Hokusai's time, fireflies were collected from the Shibuya River and presented to the shogun, lending credence to the idea that the river was indeed clean in the past. It used to be. It's the opposite of the Thames, where it used to be filthy.
In the distant past.
In the distant past. Well, there used to be bodies, like, lined up every single day. It was, like, very, very gross. She was a servant at FGO! Boo!
Have you always lived in Shibuya, Achi?
Yup, born and raised. Achi bent down to pick up a piece of trash from the roadside. That's why I do this. Just pisses me off to see folks make a mess of this place. He picked up another piece of trash. I don't have a job, so I just pick up garbage every day. Man, what am I even doing? Like, cleanup even matters right now. Hitomi took a long, hard look at his face. What? He demanded. What is it?
You're so fucking weird, Achi.
Really? She was right, of course. It was sort of strange, collecting trash every day instead of getting a job. He had his reasons for it, but they weren't important right now. We're not going to go into that at this moment. Of course he was originally a guy, and if you made him a cute anime girl. That's like every character. Come on, he murmured. Whoa! A sudden angry shout broke the silence as they hurried along.
She just beat the shit out of him.
Holy shit! Hold it right there. Achi and Hitomi stopped, but the shout wasn't directed at them. Whoa! Further up the road,
Oh shit.
a group of thuggish-looking men were having some kind of argument. The man who was shouting had grabbed one of the others by the neck.
Idiots, and you got the gall to call yourselves SOS?
Oh my god, the SOS Brigade from Haruhi Suzumiya?
No, it's called the studs of Shibuya.
The Studs of Shibuya! Get out of here!
You don't know? This is pretty common knowledge.
Youth gang operated out of Shibuya, founded by Achi Endo! Its current leader is Susumu Nishizawa. We were the leader of a gang called the Studs of Shibuya. No wonder we're picking up garbage now. Like, anything to disassociate from that.
I mean, yes, but...
The other men standing around looked distinctly uncomfortable.
Takes money to run an organization. I don't know any of them, so I'm just doing shit.
I know, and since it's not like you're Achi or nothing, I thought you could maybe spare some help on that front, boss.
Whoa.
Boss is a top dog, the man in charge, the head honcho. Here it refers to the leader of SOS, Susumu. A change in leadership can really shake up an organization. The new boss's personality and disposition are a huge factor in whether the group continues to prosper. The fact that Susumu is being asked to spare some help on the monetary front suggests that he still has things to learn about being in charge.
Damn. Thank you for spelling it out for me.
Kyon and Koizumi were the studs, so they would probably be in this gang if they were in Shibuya. Hitomi looked at Achi when the stranger spoke his name. He smiled awkwardly and then turned back to the altercation.
Shut your mouth, Suzumo barked. How dare you say Achi's name in my presence?
Whoa. Hey! Achi called out. What was that about me?
Oh shit, is this the time to pick a fight, bro?
As soon as I saw him, the other men went pale. Achi kept his tone cash as he strolled up to the group. Suzumu, you can't just give the guy a beatdown in broad daylight. That's to mess someone up super bad, usually with punches and kicks. It's so funny doing this route after doing Osawa's and getting all those detailed explanations. You don't want to shock up the upstanding people of our fair city. Whoa.
Whoa, Achi.
Susumu glared.
Can we drop the pleasantries?
Achi replied with a hint of a sneer. You got it, Susumu.
Whoa. I'd like to point out we're not on a first name basis.
With that, Susumu turned and stalked away. His buddies followed suit, leaving Achi and Hitomi alone again. We haven't actually seen him fight anyone yet.
I'm telling you, the Yakuza gameplay session.
He goes so hard.
Did you know that guy?
His name's Susumu Nishizawa. And yeah, I know him. Or I thought I did. Used to be friends way back. Me and those guys were all part of the same crew, but I bailed a little while ago. Achi fell silent. To his great relief, Hitomi didn't pry any further. It's like, this is really not the time for this. My sister's kidnapped.
Just giving her the...
It's literally giving Durarara, like, random storyline. Achi and Hitomi.
If Durara was space like this, the show might have actually been good.
Season 1. Season 1. Achi and Hitomi had gone a short distance further when he caught sight of a man. Excuse you! Black Blue. Durarara was amazing at the start. Let's not forget how it derailed. Oh, you've only seen season... Well, Black Blue, you can't say anything then. You can't say anything. I was watching the show when it was just coming out, and they didn't even have the anime for the next seasons. So I had to read the light novels before they came out. And then from the light novels, I realized the pacing was really bad. And then when the seasons actually did come out and I watched them, I was like, damn, it's just as bad. And it just goes in such a weird direction. And then they have like 500 more characters show up as the show goes on. And if there's 500 characters, can you imagine how bad the pacing is going to be? And the connection between the characters was also really badly done. And they made people like interact for no reason. And they had the most boring couples in existence. Anyway, don't watch the rest. Save your memories. Save your memories. Huh, I wonder. Achi went over to him. Hey man, you picking up trash by any chance?
Huh?
The man let out a panic shout.
What is a man?
A man is Taisei Yasuda, 35 years old. He just opened up a knick-knack shop in Shibuya. Achi knows Shibuya like his own backyard, but this Yasuda guy is new enough that Achi doesn't recognize him.
That didn't tell me what a man is.
I told you what this man is. Sorry, just kind of looked like that's what you were doing.
Are you picking up my trash?
Are you selling my trash?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm picking up trash. Of course.
The guy seemed pretty unnerved.
I just got to thinking, man, this place is filthy, you know?
Right on! Achi clasped the man's hand in his own. Someone else who gets it.
Did they do?
Totally. I see all this trash all over the place, and I just can't stand it.
Yeah, sure.
The man breathed a sigh of relief. I just can't stand when someone throws away something else when it can still be useful.
I hear that, yeah.
That's the spirit, ha ha! Achi pulled out the trash he had stuffed in his pocket. What? Here you go.
Oh?
Go ahead, have all of it. The man looked dumbfounded. Usually I go picking up the trash around here, but I got a little thing I gotta do today. You got it from here. I'm counting on you.
What? Actually, I'm kind of...
Great, thanks. Achi beamed in approval, then rejoined Hitomi and headed on down the street. The man let out a sigh.
Fine.
We never saw him again. Slipping through a narrow back alley, they came out near the top of Dokensaka. Achi looked down this hill, but he didn't see a blue van anywhere. He and Hitomi started making their way down towards Shibuya Station. Hitomi muttered to herself.
I don't see a parked around here.
Her face twisted up with worry. It was a lot harder to find a street parking closer to the station. Hitomi, hold up. Achi had a sudden idea. He darted into a nearby soba restaurant, motioning for Hitomi to follow.
He orders 30 sobas. That's his plan.
Hey, he called out to the proprietress, a sharp-eyed, middle-aged woman. You're looking as lovely as ever today, I see.
Oh, Achi! Are you done collecting trash for the day?
The lady took a look at Hitomi, her eyes lighting up.
What is a lady?
A lady, in this case, is Maki Yoneda. When she was 19, she happened to stop by this place and was so captivated by the chilled curry soba that by the day's end, she decided to make the restaurant her new home. She married the owner at age 22. They managed the establishment together. Last year, her husband of 30 years passed away. Now she safeguards the generations-old secret of chilled curry soba on her own.
Oh, she's single.
That's what a lady...
Is this your girlfriend?
Huh? Oh, no, nothing like that. The proprietress was undeterred.
Oh, she looks just like a model. She's a spitting image of me at that age.
Whoa.
My. Achi got himself a girlfriend.
I said it's not like that.
The woman waved Hitomi over. No, you got Achi's got a bit of a mouth on him. And he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's kind of dumb, but he's a sweet boy.
He's kind of stinky too.
Hitomi looks so bored. She does not. She has better shit to do than this. Okay.
Okay.
Forced a flat smile, but she clearly does not even bother. He'll try to deny it, but don't you listen.
She just like stanced up in the back.
He told you about Suzune? Huh? Damn, he moved so fast.
Please. Achi jumped in. You gotta hear me out.
He fucking teleported. Whatever's the matter? I'm just trying to talk up your good points.
Hey, have you seen a van parked around here?
A van? Let me think. Yes, there was. A blue one.
Hitomi leans forward.
Where is it now? Well, I'm not really sure. I don't keep a close eye on things outside, that's all.
Hitomi slumped.
I know it doesn't look it, but I've been quite busy today. There's no one here, girly pop. The man who makes my noodles came by earlier today to settle accounts, and we fought over it.
Wait, that's so weird, Black Blue. I have had my right headphone thing not on my ear the whole time, so I didn't even hear that there was a broadcast in the background. The man who makes my noodles came by earlier. We fought and fought. No head for finance is that one.
Finance is that one. That's his problem, honestly. And on top of that, of course, my part-timer Masa has to have today off. Honestly.
5-year student at Midoriyama Academy, a sweet young man who works as a part-time delivery driver for Dogen Hut and sends all his leftover money to his mother out in the country. Lately, however, he's gotten himself a girlfriend, and he's been sending money back home less frequently.
Whoa.
His noodle house job doesn't pay enough to support his mom and cover his dating expenses, so he's scheming for a way to make it rich quick. Oh no.
Surely that will work out.
Achi frowned. Had she really seen a blue van, or was she just being chatty? Older women who ran tobacco shops or noodle houses did seem to have a knack for spotting details, but women of her age aren't always the most reliable. Whoa, oops!
I guess we're doing this.
We're not women haters here, so...
Yeah. Older women who rent tobacco shops or noodle houses, they seem to have a knack for spotting details. I should decided to follow up some more.
Was there anything unusual about this van?
Well, let me think.
The woman frowned, pausing a moment in thought.
Aha!
A flash of recollection shone in her eye.
That's right. No, I remember. I figured out some filthy foreigner sitting inside.
Achi and Hitomi exchanged glances.
Yes, I'm sure of it. The man who makes my noodles said he saw it too. Did he even buy any soba? That's fucked up.
Oh.
Was there anything else? No, not that I can remember.
Hitomi hung her head in frustration as they left the soba shop. Achi did his best to cheer her up. Hey, we might still find that car. Let's try waiting around here for a while.
Just waiting? What good will that do?
It's possible that they went looking for you when you didn't show up, Achi said. Maybe they'll come back, you know? He sat down on the edge of a planter outside the restaurant.
But the criminals already have the money, she said anxiously.
Even Achi knew the implications. Now the crooks had the ransom, their hostage was nothing but a liability. Why take a risk of letting her go when they already had what they wanted? This was bad. Very bad. But just running around Shibuya willy-nilly was only going to tire and frustrate them. Achi wanted to make sure Hitomi had the chance for a little break. We don't have anywhere else to look. Let's just give it 10 minutes, okay? Hitomi seemed unconvinced. She looked like she might just march off down Dogenzaka at any moment. I understand how you feel, but you know what they say. Slow and steady, stay in place.
What? Did they say that?
Hitomi burst out laughing. What's so funny?
Bro, the way her nose wrinkles out, that's cute. It's slow and steady wins the race.
It's giving rabbit.
What, huh?
For real? Because they scrunch up their nose.
Who's rabbit?
Hitomi.
She's a rabbit?
Hitomi smiled and then sat down beside him.
All right.
She said.
We can wait here for 10 minutes. Well, if you're gonna be here for 10 minutes, go eat some soba.
Yeah,
bro.
we can get some soba.
Some chili soba? That sounds like fucking good.
I swear they haven't eaten since like the morning at least.
You spent 1 hour since the game started. They must be starving.
They must be so hungry. We've run enough races today, right? Hitomi kept her eyes on the cars passing through Dogenzaka for a while. Then she murmured softly to Achi.
Thank you so much for everything, really.
She's running in those shoes? Bro.
Hey, doesn't have any heels. Good enough.
We gotta get her some new shoes.
This feels like the moment right before Tama appear, beat up Achi and take her.
No! You can thank me after we find this van.
I'm sure if I'd been by myself, I've been in too much of a panic to do anything.
Oh, what can I say? I try to keep my head up and face things as they come.
You're quite the optimist, aren't you? A polite way to say you're quite stupid.
You're very simple-minded, aren't you? Achi grinned. He tried to recall what optimist meant. He was pretty sure it has something to do with doctors or maybe glasses. The shy, sweet look on Hitomi's face as she said it, though, made him figure it wasn't a bad thing, whatever it was. Poor, sweet Archie. Cars drifted by, one after the other. But they saw no signs of a blue van. After a while, even Achi began to grow impatient. That's an optometrist. This was starting to feel like a waste of time. And then...
The best men are the ones that are a little dumb. Oh.
Hitomi, look! There it was. What?
What? Whoa,
What the hey? Well, we didn't bad end, at least.
That's because we believed women.
This is what happens when you believe women.
Why the fuck can we not play as Tama? We changed the future.
We can play as Tama.
Whoa!
A job's a job. The doors fly open, and a loud voice, Yada Gashida! Oh shit, he's here!
Oh god, he's not getting kidnapped. I don't. I don't. I think I voiced her and you were the narrator. I think that's how we did it.
I think it was the opposite.
No.
Yeah.
Fine.
We can do the other way around though. I don't really mind.
I roll around in a panic to see an odd-looking man standing in the doorway.
Yeah, honestly, go look up Yana Gishita's track on YouTube. It's really funny.
It's Junichi Yanagashita. Is the guy who hired us. I heard that theory.
Do you know a fun fact about this actor?
What?
He's the guy that was put through like a death game scenario IRL where they videoed him for like days and days locked in a room and drove him like mentally unstable to the point where like they had to finally like release him and then get him like years and years of therapy.
What?
Yeah, he went through like actual hell on live TV and people just kept watching.
Okay, so it's like actual live TV and not torture.
Yeah, no, it was live TV. But it was also torture. He was like tortured on live
just
TV.
some people kidnapped him and just did it.
They basically did. I
think.
think they did kidnap him. I don't think it was like. I think he like signed up for something, but I think the way they did it was like. He said he could only live on things that he won from the competitions. Yeah, I think it was like that. So he was like living on scraps. It was awful. Don't you go calling my product junk. That's disrespectful.
Jerry gave him an apologetic look. Whoops, sorry about that.
You should be, but whatever. If you really have doubts, have a try for yourself.
For free? Fuck yeah, I'll drink it.
Burning Hammer.
I like the poor drawing.
He drew that himself. How dare you?
Mr. Yanagishita pulls out a bottle of Burning Hammer from his coat pocket. We already know what that is, but let's click it anyway.
Sister products include Del Sweats, Cellulose, Better Sweater, Dom Pepperon, Power Burn Z, Mr. Thin, Nega Chow, Super Nega Chow. Amazing work localizers.
Power Burn Z, I love that anime. First glance, it looks like some kind of energy supplement, but a cheapo label gives an immediate impression of sketchiness.
Go on, says Yanagishita. Give it a go.
Cherry reaches out to take it. Oh! But no sooner does she grab the bottle than Mr. Yanagishita shouts once more.
Wait! Hold on!
What? Cherry squawks. What gives?
You two, you're both good stomach-wise?
Stomach-wise?
Yeah. Drinking the stuff on an empty stomach can cause some pretty nasty problems. So just make sure you eat or drink something beforehand. It doesn't matter what, really.
Wait, nasty problems?
Yeah. Such as what? I'd rather not say. Nobody would buy it otherwise.
You're just gonna shit it all out. Forever. This seriously? Seriously? It's all good. I just had lunch. Flashes a carefree smile. Well, I haven't eaten yet. But on the other hand, I've been guzzling as much iced tea as I can fill myself up with. It's probably safe for me to try this stuff.
No. I may as well drink it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Maybe it'll help me lose some weight. I better not drink this stuff. It's not even appetizing. Wait, is this the stuff that gives you visions or something?
We have no reason to want to drink this.
Why is the theme called Eggplant? I think someone said that it's like a reference to the actor's name. but I don't know what that means. Maybe his name, like, roughly translates to eggplant.
Let's do C.
Okay.
Wait, is this the stuff that gives you visions or something? Whoa. I remember a rumor I heard not too long ago. Some kind of urban legend. It was about some drink with a weird, burning, spicy flavor. And supposedly it turns all of your fingernails a faint shade of black. And you see things you can't normally see, and hear things you can't normally hear. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
I've heard some college students talking about hearing voices like that. Swearing this mystery drink could have had that effect. It's a little unnerving, still. I really doubt it could be true.
No!
I stick the bottle of burning hammer into my mascot head now. It's an unexpected smell like curry. Getting my own lips around the mouth of the bottle, I gulped down the liquid inside. I don't think we were gonna drink it, but I guess we are.
You'd think after that whole discussion she wouldn't.
Huh? Doesn't taste like anything.
It's water.
A handful of seconds go by.
What
the
heck? It feels like a firecracker exploded inside my mouth.
No more. Now, it's spicy.
It's related to the kidnapping reality show. That's so weird. His theme. I think she's dead.
Way too spicy. It's like I just swallowed a chili pepper coated in curry powder. Before I know it, I'm sweating bullets.
Well, you sweating? Miss Yanish Kishida asks. Like a whole lot. You are, aren't you?
We're gonna die. Why does he sound so happy about that?
That right there is the magic of burning hammer at work.
Chiri and I are a lot of words.
Burning hammer. Drink all you want and just burn those pounds away. How's that sound? Good, huh?
This is just stupid spicy makes you sweat. Chiri blurts out.
Tama.
Blunt to the point. I approve.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right, Yanagashita says. He hangs his head. What is in this stuff? I ask.
I can still feel my tongue at point tingling. Heck, my body's almost too numb to move. I'm so shocked I even forgot to get properly angry.
So it's this health food product you got imported. Oh, it's this health food product that got imported from America a few years back. Yanagashita explains. But the import agency went out of business not long after, and they couldn't move the merch. So I bought up the whole lot, everything they had in their storehouse, spent all the money I had.
Kitty arcs an eyebrow. How much did it cost you? She asks.
1 million yen for 300 bottles.
Oh my god. I can scarcely believe my ears. 300 bottles and 1 million yen for the whole lot. That's roughly 333 yen a piece.
Why?
Each one of these 10 little bottles costs over 3,000 yen? You got ripped off, man, Cherry says.
You really think so? Huh.
Huh?
Yeah, you're probably right.
He hangs his head even more despondently. This is the sort of thing they sell in 100 yen shops or something.
Ouch.
Ouch, Sherry. Moving in for the kill. 100
yen shops? Really?
Hey, you can make like 3,000 yen out of this. It'll pay off.
For the entire thing, maybe.
It's a Yanagishiro that's out of the heaviest of size. I'm starting to feel pretty bad for the guy, actually.
Don't let it get you down, sir.
I say, hoping to comfort him. But Mr. Yanagishita just lets out a soft, choked sigh. What sigh, huh?
A sigh is a deep breath emphatically exhaled, often a sign of disappointment, stress, or unrequited love. Also a way of expressing the anxiety brought on by massive debt. One has no money to give, only sighs. Right around now, Minoru Minorikawa is in the company of someone inclined to sigh this way.
Can you click on that name too, or is it just color like that? Oh, you can. What is that?
Whoa!
Oh!
Never mind. We haven't unlocked that because Minorikawa is amongst a dead man.
He's busy.
He's busy. I try again. It'll be okay. Like, whether or not it helps you lose weight, it is spicy, and it does make you sweat.
I'm not sure I follow, Sherry says. How much you selling these bottles for, boss? 15,000 yen? Jeez.
15,000 yen per bottle. Selling all 300 bottles would yield a proceeds of 4.5 million yen after deducting expenses, such as the cost of the product, rental fee for the venue, pay for the part-timers, and printing flyers. This yields a net profit of about approximately 2.5 million yen. It is doubtful that anyone would pay 15,000 yen for a single bottle, but you never know. There could be a few housewives or young women out there who'd fork out that much in the name of weight loss. A terrifying thought.
I mean, what if it works, though?
What?
Kitty's jaw practically hits the floor. Mine does the same.
Your jaw's already on the floor, Tama.
No way. Nuh-uh, no freaking way. Calling that price point absurd wouldn't begin to do it justice.
Well, look, selling it at that price is my only option. I need to cover my costs. Anyway, please, I need you both to work your hardest.
Yeah, are the free samples part of this? Because then you're already losing so much money.
I know, you already lost so much.
Apparently he's committed to this insane course of action. Okay, Shiri replies. Like a sigh and a proper response, but I can't really blame her. As for me, I can't.
Even find the words, I'm so flabbergasted. Just sit there and don't speak up. Isn't this just a scam?
I mean, obviously, but we don't have to say it.
Should we say it, or...?
I think we should go with it. We're just flabbergasted.
Hey, I try to murmur. Sorry, what was your name again? Who the fuck are you? Oh right, I'm Tama. Why are you still wearing your costume? I stumble my way through an explanation. Wow, so then are you gonna do the sales demo like that?
Well, if I can't take the mask and costume off, I don't have much of a choice, do I?
No, that won't do at all. I hired you to be a model. If you're wearing that thing, then what's the point?
I'm at a loss for words. The point is exactly what is missing.
So cute that we should just like sitting down like that.
It's like I'm wearing this getup because I want to.
Whoa!
How about we could just cut it off for ya? Cherry says with a big grin. Pulls off a massive pair of scissors out of her bag. I go to Lois to carry around. The blades make an unsightly snip sound as she waggles them in my face.
Whoa! You can't do that, Yanagishita exclaims. That suit's a rental. I don't want to have to reimburse them for the thing. Well then, like, what am I supposed to do? I ask.
He looks at me uncertainly. Maybe you could have someone from the rental place come down? Cherry suggests, before helping herself to the rest of my lunch.
Whoa! Hey, good idea, Yanagishita says.
He seems to be making an effort to calm himself down, at least.
This is making me want some fried rice. Just try to grin and bear it until then, Tama.
Oh, I guess that's that then. Psst.
I'm sure we'll get it off eventually, I say. Hopefully before the demo. That's the spirit. I really need you to be my model.
A model, huh? It's flattering, but I can't help but wonder, would I be any good at that? I don't know. I don't know how you look like, though. Well, this is no time to be timid. I need that money, no matter what. My troubles all started earlier this morning.
Ooh, are we gonna find out?
I was a knick-knack shopper on Center Guy. Oh shit, that's where the guy is. That's where the dude.
Hey!
And I spotted a red necklace on display in the storefront. And I got this weird sensation when I saw it. You could maybe call it a deja vu, something like that. As that if I've been drawn to it somehow. This was mine. I'm sure of it.
This necklace, it belongs to me.
It was made for me. I wanted it. No, I needed it to make mine. As soon as I possibly could.
Do you want to switch?
Okay.
That's how strong the feeling was. The price was 40,000 yen. I checked my wallet repeatedly, but I only had 20,000 on me. Nonetheless, I needed to have it. There was just one question. How? Somehow I managed to drag myself away from the shop. Just a few minutes later, I ran into Mr. Yanagishita. Hey, a voice said out of nowhere. If you want, I can pay you 10,000 for a day's work. I found myself staring at this frumpy,
10,000.
middle-aged man. Not frumpy. He was handing me his business card. That looks like a shady-ass business card, I'm just saying.
I don't know. You seeing that color of white? It's eggshell, bro. That's fucking good. It even has a watermark.
I don't know. The flower is giving cult. Managing Director
You're giving
Junichi... Whoa. Yamaka Health Foods Co. Ltd. Whoa. Oh, I'm in a real bind here. I need some extra help. Would you mind coming with me? I'm begging you, just one day. He seemed pretty sketchy. Yeah, he sounds like the nightclub people, like the cabaret people. As much as I needed money for that necklace, I wasn't going anywhere with some weirdo. I ignored him and tried to just walk off. Whoa! Please! Please!
That's fucking Tama.
Yanagashita grabbed me by the hand. This looks like a very cute place, though.
Watch it, pal.
I snapped.
Hands off or I start shouting for help.
Please! It's not like that. Just hear me out.
Look, I'm in a hurry.
Please! Please!
Knock it off.
I spun forcefully away from him, yanking my hand from his grip. Whoa! Ooh!
Goddamn, Tama is strong. And she has black hair.
That could be... Oh my god, that narrows it down so much.
Wait. I'm trying to think, how does Tama directly connect to this, to everything? Because that seems like that's the direction things going.
Mm-hmm.
What if
Yeah.
she has nothing to do with it? And that's the
It's just like... I mean, it's like the 1,000 of characters they just like introduce randomly and they give us their entire life story.
Just in one scene, she's gonna see people run in the background that are like actually involved. Like, well, I hope they're all right.
It's like every Darker Than Black episode that is about like a random character. That's who she is. Just like at the very end, Tama's gonna like give them the burning hammer and like kill the antagonist. Yanagashita whirled through the air and fell into the bushes.
That was a great lag position for being fallen. That I approve.
Very good for his opening up his glutes.
Just
Whoa, where'd that come from? He gasped. His eyes were wide as saucers. They look very closed, actually. Are you a martial artist or something?
No, I think that was just a fluke.
The truth was, I was surprised myself at how well I pulled off that escape move. Oh, okay then.
Not very kidnappable.
Look, I'm sorry. Can you give me a hand?
No way.
No, I mean give me your hand. My hip's killing me, please. Oh, ow.
I guess. The least I could do was help the guy get to his feet.
Look, why are you out? Oh.
Look, why are you hounding me so much?
Please don't be angry. The moment I saw you, I felt it. You're the only one who can possibly do this job for me. I let out a sigh, but my interest was admittedly piqued.
What kind of job?
I'm a sales rep for a health supplement. I want you to do a PR as a dieting success story for my product. Just look at you. You have the body of an actress. Sales are gonna go through the roof. Well, I mean, it's hard to be offended when he told me that.
He did not mention the being the hot sun costume part.
The job didn't seem as fishy as I'd initially suspected.
Alright, maybe I am interested, I said. That's just one thing.
Yeah? Whatever it is, I'm sure I can handle it.
I need 20,000 yen as soon as possible. So if the day only pays 10,000.
Alright then. If you can sell 100 bottles at our sales event, I'll throw in another 10,000 as a bonus. How's that sound?
He's not even making that money by selling 100 bottles.
Oh my god. Well, I certainly couldn't think of any other way I was going to earn 20,000 yen in a day. This might be exactly the break I needed.
You've got a deal. You have my services for the day. I said, bowing my head. Ooh, nice boots, Tama.
Okay, Tama, you got taste. Yes!
Fuck his fucking face.
Yanagashita jumped for joy.
What about your hip?
Huh? Oh, it's all better now. All better. Just fix itself right up. Yanagashita bowed deeply as I gave him a dubious look. Look.
Is Tama just using the same actress as the other girl?
They were like they couldn't be bothered.
Wait. What if it's intentional? Because she has a twin sister.
Whoa.
Is Tama Maria?
That would be
Is
wild.
Tama Maria? But that doesn't make any sense.
And she's kidnapped right now.
Well, maybe they saw this man harassing Maria's like, oh shit, she's fucking kidnapped. She's gone.
Look, I'm sorry, he added hurriedly. I wasn't trying to pull a fast one on you, honest. I was just scouting for talent and I saw you and, well... Was trusting this guy really the best idea? I was starting to worry just a little about whether he'd actually pay up. Look, I've staked everything on the sales demo later today, he went on. This is a make or break opportunity of a lifetime.
Sure.
I'll be honest, I'm in like a ton of debt. 2 million yen. 2 million.
Jesus.
Yanagashita's tone had taken on a feverish intensity. If
You
I
gotta
don't
run
pay
to
it back
China, bro.
by the end of the day, boy howdy am I in the creek without a paddle.
This. How did you even get in a situation like that? I asked.
Well, it all started on this game show. He gazed skyward, a far-off look in his eyes. 'Cause even if he knows he has no chance of winning, sometimes a man just has to stand and fight. But I guess a girl like you just wouldn't understand. He laughed and smiled at his own words, but he was right. I sure as heck didn't understand in the slightest. Anyway, real quick, could you put this on? Mr. Yanagashita briskly rummaged through his bindle, and then thrust a cat costume towards me.
Here?
Yeah, before the sales event, you gotta hand out some samples! The burning hammer in the sample bottles is cut 10 parts to 1 with water. Even so, it is intensely spicy, and drinking it on an empty stomach is sure to cause gastrointestinal distress, or even make the drinker black out. It's hard to believe a sample of something so dangerous could win over any customer. But you never know. There could be housewives or young women out there who'd accept such a risk in the name of weight loss. Another terrifying thought. Neko-tama! The job's already started. The job's already started, you know.
And that's how she adopted the mantle. She wasn't the mascot this town needed.
But she was the mascot they deserved.
Is that how the quote goes? I don't
remember. It was like one. It was like she's not the one. He's not the one that they deserved, but he was the one they needed.
Yeah, probably something like that. Something
Yeah,
like that.
because they weren't like good, because they weren't the best, but like they still needed him.
Honestly, everyone kind of sucks there.
Honestly, you don't even need him. Actually, you don't deserve him. You don't need him.
But I feel like the average citizen in Marvel is worse than the average citizen in DC.
In DC,
like,
they're kind of going through it more, so...
Because in DC, the whole point is that they kind of praise the heroes as gods or something like that. Like, holy shit, it's fucking Superman, oh my god. In Marvel, if Cyclops saves someone, they're like, don't touch me, filthy beauty.
Beauty.
That's the mutant slur, bro.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I thought you just made that up.
No.
Ew. Looking back on it, that was a pretty ridiculous turn of events, actually. But still, if I was going to get my hands on that necklace, I'd just had to take the chance that this job would pay back.
Now we're gonna be able to sell a single bottle of this crap. Cheery whispers in my ear. I'll just have to do the best I can, I say.
I say it more to myself than to anyone else. Once again, I ask myself, why am I in such a rush to get this necklace anyway? I honestly don't know. It's the strangest thing. I try my hardest to think of a reason, but all I get is a dull aching throb in the back of my head.
Does she have amnesia memories?
Oh my god, she's got amnesia memories.
The one thing you must not forget?
The thing you must not forget. It's the same pain I felt earlier. Wait, that's Dandelion, which is brought to you. Wait, no, that's Nameless. The thing you must not forget.
Yeah, that's Nameless. You freaking poser.
It's the same pain I felt earlier. Like I've gotten a good bonk on the head or something.
Dandelion is wishes brought to you.
Mm-hmm. Mystic
Because of the wizard.
Oh shit, we finished her route already!
No!
God damn it!
Hers are so short, what the fuck?
They're so short, but so fun. Bye, Tama. It was lovely to see you again. Well, at least we know that we can help Minorikawa in her route at some point, if we need to. But we first have to, like, help Minorikawa.
I don't want to help this nerd.
Whoa.
And the only one we didn't do is the cop.
Kano.
And we need to do the cop to unlock this guy. That unlocks this person, then unlocks this guy, then unlocks this guy. Mm-hmm. Are you going straight to bed?
No, I'm gonna go pee.
But then you're going to bed?
Now I'm gonna make some chicken.
And then are you going to bed?
And then I'm probably gonna watch the rest of, Better Late Than Single. Guys, I'm really pissed off. She chose Taihu and not Sungun, even though Sungun was just like there for her at the very end, but Taehoon was the one that was like leading her on until the very end, and then he didn't even want to break up with her, so he was just like, I think you should, like, he wrote it in a letter, he didn't even say it to her, and then when she was like, hey, did you read my letter? And he was like, no. He's like, I think you should check your letterbox, because I think someone left you a letter, and he's like, that's okay, I don't think I have any reason to go back there. And she's like, are you sure? Wink wink, as in like she left him something, and he's like, no. And then when she's like, hey, we should hang out, and he's like, no, I think I've said what I need to say. And she's like, wait, what? But he's not saying that I just don't like you anymore. He's like, I think Sungun really likes you. And she's like, okay, that's cool, but like we're top picks right now, so like, and then at the very end she picks him instead of Sungun, and it's annoying because like she was going along so well with Sungun, and now it's the last episode, and I'm so sad. Anyway, is this Korean Love Island? It's like
it's like, holy shit, you're not married at the early 30s, so are you okay? What's wrong with you?
No, this show is literally about people that have never dated. And the point of the show is like, it's different from Love Island because there's no cash prize at the end. It's literally about like, do you want to date someone or maybe date someone at the end? Like the point isn't even to like have a boyfriend, girlfriend at the end. It's literally just like, do you think you might speak to them after the show? That's like the level that we're at. We're like, do you think we might hold hands at the end of the show? And like one of the couples actually did for like a brief second, but it's just because she was walking down the stairs and he wanted to like help her. And the panels were freaking out. They're like, oh my god, they held us! I was dead. But you have to take it as like, these guys have never dated before, so it's like a huge thing, anything that they do. Oh, what was his name? Hyuk-jun is the guy that was like leading all the girls on and like going, like exploring connections with everyone, and being like, I'm not really that interested in my top pick anymore, which is Hyun-soo. And Hyun-soo is just like progressively as show goes on, like she's like, I still like him, but like I'm just like, it's fine, it's very difficult right now because he's like, it feels like he's lost interest, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And then like at the very end he has to pick between Suji and Hyun-soo because like he's he lost interest in one of the girls because she gave a gift to him and to another guy. He ends up picking Hyunsu at the end, and at the end she's just like, she's got like a really calm and like soft voice. Like she's got a deep and soft, like quiet voice. I think at the very end she says something like, I'm really glad that we can explore this together, but you know, I'm glad that I didn't have to like cut up all of your clothes and throw you in the river. And he's like,
What?
Oh, that was kind of scary. And she's like, yeah, well, you know, it's just how it is. It's just so fun.
That will make me fall in love really hard, to be
Honestly,
honest.
she was like a vibe. I felt so bad for her. There was a moment where like he's like picking this other girl over her and she's just wearing like this scarf around her neck, and the whole time the panelists are like, this feels like a tragic scene in a K-drama.
그리고 왜 하필 현서는 오늘 또 저렇게 목도리를 하고 와가지고.
그러니까 되게
너무 비련해. 여주인공 같은 느낌으로.
그렇잖아.
네? 맞아. 그게 무슨 말씀이람? 지금 그 느낌.
야, 딱 그거야.
나와 약조를 했잖아요. 정확해.
아니 이제 바빠서 당분간 못 들어올 것 같아.
그럼 나에게 주는 이 반지는 어떡해요?
반지야 뭐 알아서 하도록 하고.
나쁜 이 김춘배. 지금 그런 느낌이라니까 갑자기?
Honestly, it's a fun show. It's just like, it has some crazy moments. Like nothing really happens, and the worst crime that people do is like getting upset that the girl gifted 2 gifts. And getting so pissy over that. So he got upset that one of the girls didn't send him a gift, and then he got upset immediately in that same hour about the girl that was calling him out giving 2 gifts. This guy, honestly, he's so funny.
Shaking my head.
All right, guys, I'll see you maybe next time, and I need to, oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna quickly like grind in Drakengard 3 after stream and get ready for tomorroall.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye bye.